There are 45 days till Christmas, and I don't know about you, Leah and Kaylin, but it most certainly does not feel like that. And finally, guys, listen to this story. A 9-year-old boy is the man of the hour today, saving his baby brother from a dangerous fall. A new law passed just this past October 1st states that any threat online is now considered a felony. And as if Gomez's sighting this past Saturday wasn't enough, Saturday Night Live is back at it again with their hilarious interpretation of the current presidential elections. Plus, Quinnipiac's women's volleyball team has made quite the spike so far this season. We'll be right back. You know, Brianna, I haven't quite pulled out my winter jacket yet. Joe Joya has your latest on this bizarre weather pattern. Time is ticking down, not only for the third and final debate, but also for Election Day. Luckily for all you J.K. Rowling fans, the wait is over. Her latest movie was just released. Here's what we do know. A call came in a little bit after 2 this afternoon reporting the first shooting. Plus, your favorite types of cheeses might land you a visit to the hospital. We'll be right back. Fall is in the air, but the warm weather may be telling us otherwise. The university closed South Lot this morning at 6 a.m. Trump's transition to power has not been easy. Many protests have broke out around the country. Plus, start looking for your dancing shoes because EAC is right around the corner. We'll be right back. There are 45 days till Christmas, and I don't know about you, Leah and Kaylin, but it most certainly does not feel like that. As you see, I haven't quite ripped out my winter jacket yet. Temperatures are around 55 degrees here in Hamden today with a low of 44 tonight. So it's definitely a nice fall day. There's leaves all around me. The sleeping giant's more colorful than ever right now. Nothing like New England fall weather. And this fall weather is going to continue till right around Thanksgiving time, so any signs of snow are nowhere in sight yet. This weekend you can continue your fall activities. Tomorrow through Monday the 14th, it will be sunny with temperatures resting at around 57 degrees. Tuesday through Thursday, it will be cloudy with some expected showers, but much needed in this Connecticut drought right now. Next Friday, the 18th, the sun will come back, giving us a nice break of the rain, but the rain is expected to return the following weekend of the 19th. So definitely take advantage of the sun this coming weekend. Reporting at Quinnipiac University, I'm Laynie Barrentine. Now back to you guys in the studio. Trick or threat? The recent clown epidemic is no treat in Connecticut. Many schools throughout the state have reported numerous clown threats just within the last month.
A friend of mine is a grad student of Quinnipiac, and in his truck a morning a few weeks ago was a clown mask, and on the inside it said something silly like, "You're not safe."
Other QU students also experienced these clown scares on the Hamden campus.
My friend specifically had texted our group chat saying that a blue light got alerted. Supposedly a person dressed up as a clown in the CAS woods.
QU is not the only school in Hamden that experienced threats. Thayer Path, an elementary school in Hamden, spotted a clown on school grounds this past October 6th. Carrington Elementary in Waterbury had the same scare on the same day.
I think that the clowns at elementary schools are really unsafe, and measures need to be taken to stop that, because I think it's just as dangerous as any stranger coming into the school with anything threatening.
This epidemic reached high schools this month as well. A Simsbury police statement has been released with this message. Although the threats are not considered credible, the posts are taken very seriously and will be investigated thoroughly by the police department. Just this month, 6 teenagers have been arrested for posting clown threats on Instagram. And even if these threats are considered a trick, a new law passed just this past October 1st states that any threat online is now considered a felony. And schools are not clowning around. All clown costumes in Connecticut are banned for Halloween. In Hamden, I'm Laynie Barrentine, Q30 News. For years, researchers have tried to find a correlation between violence and video games. Ryan Tangway has been playing video games for over 6 years, and his game of choice always involves a gun.
Mostly Call of Duty. I'm not afraid of any violence like that.
A 2014 study in the Journal of Communications called "Does Media Violence Predict Societal Violence?" concluded that there is no correlation between violence and video games. The study looked at violent movies and games between 1920 and 2005. This included homicide rates, household income, and policing during this time period.
I have seen nothing in the way of anything definite relative to a cause and effect relationship. I think kids who are apt to watch those things have opportunities to do it. I've seen some who have been really involved with that kind of thing and have been completely normal.
Ryan also personally sees no correlation between violence and video games, but instead an addiction that has increased with every pull of the remote's trigger, something his family observed every day.
He'd get up, go to school, come home from school, play games, probably not do his homework until the last minute. Play games till late at night, and sometimes we'd have family TV shows, like we'd watch like The Vampire Diaries or Glee or something, and he wouldn't come and watch it. He'd be playing games until he went to bed.
This type of isolation presents the potential for a different kind of problem rather than violence.
I think anybody who becomes addicted to drugs or alcohol or video games and closes themselves off, I think there's a bigger picture here. Where is this coming from? It's not the choice in what you're doing so much as, why is a person shutting themselves off? Why are they, the key word when you're dealing with developmental psychology, where's the control? What are you trying to control?
Perhaps the sound of a rapid fire has the same effect to a gamer's brain as the sound of a popping cork has to an alcoholic. Even if there is no correlation between violence and video games, a child's addictive behavior towards the games creates a bigger problem. In North Haven, Laynie Barrentine, QNN.